Hey everyone, Mackenzie Lambert here, your host for Mack and the Movies. This is my review for the Drew Hancock film Companion, starring Jack Quaid and Sophie Thatcher. The trailer for the film intrigued me. This was one of the few films that were on my radar for 2025. How did it turn out? Keep watching. This is a tough movie to review because this is a movie that tells you exactly what is going to happen in the first 5 minutes. There are instances that are predictable, but also has its share of twists. So this is your spoiler warning. If you want to avoid spoilers, turn off this review and go see Companion. I don't want to hear anyone in the comments complaining. The film opens with a meet-cute between Irish and Josh. For those who don't know, a meet-cute is a screenwriting term for when two love interests first meet in a romantic comedy. Within 10 minutes, we get the ominous phrase, "There were 2 times I felt truly happy. First, the day I met Josh. Second, the day I killed him." Fast forward to Iris and Josh going to a weekend trip at a cabin in the woods. Turns out the cabin is actually a bit of a fancy country house. Things start out fine among the group. One moment, things get chaotic when Iris kills the host of a weekend getaway in self-defense. Her self-defense kill was intended as part of a heist against the host, but the twists and turns are only just the beginning. If you're online for long enough, you'll eventually run into the anti-phenomena of incels, aka involuntarily celibate. And not long after, you'll see various memes about how when AI robot girlfriends are perfected, then women will wish that they were with the incel. As opposed to a man who would treat them as a human being, or they have their own male sex robots. Like, no one's winning in this scenario. And this culture is often infested with men suffering from arrested development. They want someone to do their dishes, their laundry, vacuum and cleaning. They want a surrogate for their mother, but a surrogate for their mother that they can also fuck. Sigmund Freud would have a field day with this community. This movie isn't just a Mo Howard poke in the eye, this is a Father Titus Eagle Claw to the eyes. At no point was I ever in a position to feel sympathy for the character of Josh, played very well by Jack Quaid. I hated Josh's guts. Early on, before all hell breaks loose, he treats Iris like crap, talks down to her, treats her as an automaton sex doll. After a short coitus session, he puts her on sleep mode instead of bonding. As the movie progressed, I hated him more and more. Great work, Jack. You're doing great. You're doing your job as an actor. Sophie Thatcher impressed the heck out of me in last year's Heretic. Despite being scared, she still shows strength as the headstrong Mormon missionary pitted against Hugh Grant's cynic. In Companion, she dresses down Josh in an epic verbal takedown. Even though she is a robot, she sees through the self-pity, the entitlement by Jack, who blames women for why his relationships didn't work out. It is how he treats Iris that should clue himself, plagued with a serious lack of self-awareness, that he is the problem. If how he treats a robot is any indication, it's no wonder he's unable to have a relationship with a flesh and blood human. This is the next step in social commentary horror akin to Brian Forbes' The Stepford Wives and Michael Crichton's Westworld. Heck, you can go all the way back to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein story for this socio-political warning about a false sense of control. Near the end of the movie, you have a robot becoming sentient and adapting to human society. Wouldn't be surprised if Drew Hancock played Fallout and sided with the railroad. In closing, Companion is the anti-incel robot girlfriend movie I was expecting and hoping for. There is going to be a lot of online outcries of woke, and this movie is anti-men, and it's nothing we haven't heard before. This is a movie telling a part of the male population to get their shit together. Unfortunately for many of them, they're the horse led to water, but it's up to them to drink. I give this film 4.5 stars. Already it's one of my favorites of the year. The one thing keeping it from 5 stars is the pacing. Yeah, but despite the film telling me that Iris will survive, I was able to get swept up into the film. Probably not since Avengers Infinity War has a movie kind of tricked me into being invested in it, despite the fact that they tell you how it ends. So I highly recommend this film. That wraps up this review of Companion. Thanks for watching. The next movie I plan on catching in theaters is Love Hurts with Ke Huy Quan. I'll have some other podcast segments up, and I'll also be starting my Films That Made Fallout series this week. So until then, this is Mackenzie Lambert from Mack in the Movies. Take care, folks.